Yes, so we are finally here. Uh, Today, we have a very special guest, and she is right here with me. And for this video, we are going to be talking about Germany and everything that concerns Germany. If you are interested in moving to Germany, this is an opportunity for you to kind of focus and kind of write down all your questions that you would like to ask for my guest, and I'm sure she will be kind of happy to answer all your questions. So today, meet my guest, and she's right here with me. So I'm going to let her introduce herself, and then we continue from there.
Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much, Carlson, for bringing me to your platform. I appreciate it. My name is Fidaus Osman. I'm from Ghana and I studied in Germany. I recently graduated. And yeah, today I'm here to share my knowledge, my small knowledge I have on studying and living in Germany.
Okay,
Nice to meet all of you.
thank you. Very brief introduction, but we are going to get a little bit more to know the person we are talking with. So, you moved from Ghana to Germany. What year and how long have you been in Germany?
I moved to Germany 2019 October. Yeah,
Okay,
that's when I
so
moved to Germany. And then I just finished like my master's in this January.
oh,
Yes, yeah.
congrats.
Thank you.
Tell us what you were studying, if you don't
Ah,
mind.
yes, I studied a master's in material science and engineering at the University of Kiel. Yeah,
Okay, where is that? Which town is that?
it's in Kiel. It's
Kiel.
up north of Germany, close to Hamburg.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes.
So why choosing that university, and why choosing Kiel? Because I don't think it's one of those really popular towns in Germany.
Mm,
You know of Berlin, Munich, and all those kind of
yes.
places. Why Kiel?
So Kiel is not, of course, it's not as big as Berlin, Munich, and all of that. As a student, you should look out for smaller towns where you
Mm,
have affordable living. At the end of the day, when you're done with school, like companies don't really care where you like graduated, okay,
mm,
and even with these other universities that don't have big names like Munich or like Aachen, they
yeah.
also offer very good education. And then imagine you go, as a student you living in Munich is so expensive, but then if you're in Kiel is very affordable. The university is very good, you have a good scenery, there's the sea, there are jobs for students, so why not Kiel? So
Wow.
those are one of the reasons why I chose Kiel.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good. All right. So to my viewers, please, everyone joining, we would like to know where you are watching from. And also, please, when you join, please can you equally tell us your name and where you are watching from, and start writing your questions. Today we are talking all about Bundes. Bundes is called Germany. So many people call Germany Bundes because of the Bundesliga. We are
Uh,
going to be talking about so many things. And please remember to let us know where you're watching from. So, yeah, so you've lived in Germany from 2019 till now. What's your take? How is Germany? I'm sure the weather
mm,
is not as bad as Finland.
no, not as bad as Finland. I mean, Germany can be cold, but not as cold as Finland is. At least the coldest you can go to maybe -5, -6.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've experienced -10 in Germany since I came. But like,
Wow.
yes, yeah. Germany has been good to me so far. I mean, I got the best of educations and I got a lot of exposure.
Mm,
And I mean, there are difficult parts of like living in Germany, especially with the language,
mm.
because Germans like really take pride in their language. So if you want to come to a country like Germany, you should already have it in mind that you have to learn the language because the language is key.
Okay.
Language is very important. Yeah.
So, sorry, I'm going to take you a little bit back.
Mm.
First of all, what were the kind of criteria for you to get admitted in that school? Was
Right.
German also one of the criteria for you to get admitted, or
No. For Germany, if your study program is in English, you don't have to have like a German proficiency. Because
okay?
you're going to study in English, the main thing is have German proficiency. If you're coming for masters, have your university transcript, have your university certificate, have
Mm,
English proficiency, either IELTS or TOEFL. or if you are lucky enough, your university can take English proficiency from your former university, stating
Yeah.
that you actually studied in English, so you don't have to write IELTS or TOEFL. But some schools, you have to bring in IELTS or TOEFL, so it's all depends on the school you apply to.
Okay. Wow. So, talking about schools, let's look at the fees because I'm sure most of us, when we are about traveling, we kind of want to know how much is the school fees and all those things. So how is it the fees like?
So in Germany, it depends. You have the public universities and you have the private universities, and almost all public universities, except in the state of Baden-Württemberg, all public universities are free tuition. You don't pay fees at all. It's zero fees for Germany. But for
Yeah.
like private universities, you pay fees. I think I'm not really sure how much they pay because I've never thought about that. I
Mm,
think per semester you could pay like 3,000 euros or 2,000 euros per semester. That's for the
yeah.
private universities. But the public universities, you don't pay fees at all. The only thing you pay is a semester fee, which is also called a semester contribution, which ranges from university to university, lowest from let's say 150 to around 300 plus 350 euros. That's what I said. That's the semester fee you pay for to the universities, and this semester fee covers your transportation throughout the city you study in and the state of the university. So
So
if you look at it, what you're only paying to the university is the semester fee, which is really small. Like it's not so much.
how possible is it for like immigrants to get admission in these public schools?
So
Like,
I would say it's competitive and it's not competitive. At least you should have a German grade of 2.5 at least. And
that's
I don't know how I'll convert it to,
secret match
let's say, a
master.
second class upper
Okay.
upwards. Exactly. So you having a grade lower than that might hinder you from getting admission because now it's very competitive. Like a lot of people want to study in Germany, so you need to have like a competitive transcript. And also, I believe even if your grade is lower than the 2.5 or 2.7, there
Mm,
are other things that could boost your application, like your motivation letter, because this is some, apart from the university certificate and the transcripts, they want to get to know you as a person.
yeah.
Because there are some people in the university, first year, second year, third year, their grades aren't so good. But in the
Yeah.
final year, you see that their grades are very good. And
Mm,
you could be some like you are somebody they can work with because you think that you are somebody who would like to improve. So if
yeah.
you have such grades, you might even get admission. And also like your past experience coming in from masters, you have to submit in your CV, and sometimes they also consider your work experience and all of that. So a
So
lot of things like play in you getting like admission.
talking about that, is there anything like entrance exams? So you just like apply and you send your school transcripts and that's it?
Yeah, most universities, I think maybe some universities might have like interview, aptitude test, but like yeah, most universities I know, you don't have to do all of these things. You just apply, and then either you get it or you don't get it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Anyways, shout out to those who are watching. So we have Judith watching from UAE. We have Rahab watching from Nigeria. And please, you can start piling up your questions so that we have lots and lots of questions for our expert to to answer. So just be writing your questions, and then we are equally going to talk about the German opportunity card, which she equally actually made a video yesterday about it. So maybe if you can talk about, we will talk about that later. But let's finish with the educational part. So from what I understand, it's like this the schools there, the universities are almost entirely free
Yes,
because
it's free. It's free, but then there's a condition. In Germany, if you want to study in Germany, you
mm,
need to have a blocked account.
yeah,
Now, I don't know if people know a blocked account is generally it's an account, a bank account you open in Germany whilst you are in your home country, but then you have to deposit an amount of around 11,280 euros into this account, and this amount will be blocked. When you arrive in Germany, this amount will be given to you by installment for like 12 months till it's exhausted. So I think they're going to give you around €934 every month for 12 months till it's exhausted. So these are one of the requirements. This you need a block account for your visa interview. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have a block account, either you get a scholarship. If you don't have a scholarship, the last option is for you to get a Verpflichtung, Erklärung, which is the same as the obligatory letter. Basically, it means a sponsorship letter. Let's say if you have a family, a relative, family, friend, a
Mm-hmm.
relative, or a friend who lives in Germany has a good income, that person can be your sponsor.
Yeah.
So basically, that person has to go to the immigration office in their city and say that I want to sponsor this person, and they would give that person one like a sheet of paper, which is the Verpflichtung Erklärung, that's
Yeah.
stating that he or she is going to sponsor you. So when the person gets this thing, the person will then post it to you in your home country, and you take this to your visa interview.
Wow. Well, so the next question I'm kind of wondering about is how easy it is to kind of like from your home country create an account in Germany.
Oh, it's very easy. There are three financial institutions. There's Fintiba, there's Coracle, and there's Expatriate. They are all online. You
Mm-hmm.
just go there online. Their websites. Either of them, they all have good packages. So you either go choose the one you want and then just apply online, and then yeah, you
Wow.
upload your passport and all of those things, just like creating a bank account, but then you do this online. So
Mm.
after doing all of this, they send you a banking confirmation, like your details, your IBAN and everything. So
Yeah.
these details, that's what you use it as a reference to send your money from wherever you are into that account.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Wow.
this is very, very, very expensive. Like imagine the exchange rate
Mm,
from cedis or naira to euros. It's a lot of money.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
But
or
at least.
if you have a somebody in Europe that
Mhm.
can send the money to that account, fair enough.
Yeah.
Or in the US or whatever country, they can still send it from anywhere because it's just like a bank, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, like thinking about it from Finland point of view, I think that is kind of better because rather than you paying, for us we have school fees ranging from let's say 4,000 euros to maybe 15,000 euros. So, if for example I'm paying that money, I'm putting that money into an account, knowing that I'm going to use that money and I'm not going to pay huge money like for school fees, then it's kind of preferable rather than me paying like 8,000 euros, which is just for school fees, and then you kind of have to figure out yourself how to create a
Yeah.
bank account and everything. But for us in Finland, we create our bank accounts from wherever you are, and then what they want is that in that account you should have like 6,500 euros, and you are good to go. So let's talk about most often coming to study in Europe. We all know like most often we want to study here, but after that we are thinking of how we can extend our visa, how we can stay. For example, in Finland, after studies, you have right to stay in Finland for a year again to look for a job. And
Mm.
after that, once you get a permanent job, you can change your permit from student permit to the work permit. How does it work in Germany?
So the good thing about Germany is when you're done with your studies, they give you 18 months post study visa. So
Okay.
this 18 months post study visa is your job seekers visa. So
All
within
right.
this 18 months, you should be able to have found a job.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're able to find like a full time job, I mean a proper paying job, which is at least earn more than 39,000 to 45,000 a year, euros a year,
Yeah.
you'll be eligible to have the EU blue card.
Okay.
Then you can work your way into having a permanent residency. Yeah, it's very straightforward. You don't need visa sponsorship and like the UK. No, no, no. It's like doing your job seekers visa. You find a job, they're
Hmm.
paying you good, you get a job, you change your job seekers visa to your to EU blue card. That's
Mm.
it. You don't
So the
need like visa
so the question
sponsorship.
is like the job, is it supposed to be like a job related to your field, or it can be any job?
No, now they've changed that rule. It was like that, but now it has been changed. It doesn't have to specifically be in the field of study. It can be anything, but it should be within certain range. The income per
Yeah.
year should be
Yeah.
at least 39 to 45. If you're in the STEM, it should be like 39,000, at least 39,000 per year. But outside of the STEM and other programs, it should be like 43 to 45,000 per year.
Okay. So, like most people will be wondering as well, how possible it is for students to come with their family, because nowadays most people want to move with their families and everything. So, how possible or how easy or difficult it is for students to actually, after getting admission, just move with their family to study as well?
Yeah, in Germany, it's possible to bring in your family, just that your proof of funds should be more than that 12,000, 11,000 I mentioned. I mean, if
Mm,
you are bringing in your family, that means you need to have like one times two of that amount. Let's say you're bringing your wife and your child. You should
yeah,
have more than that because, of course, obviously, then how do you take care of them? So it all depends on your pocket. If you can show that you can take care of them all together and then also show like maybe accommodation for a family, not for a student, that
yeah.
should be good. You can bring in your family. Yeah.
All right. So we equally have Cynthia watching from Nigeria, and we have Franson watching from, rather Francis watching from Ghana. So hello, we have another Ghanaian person watching, and we have a Ghanaian guest here. So away from that, so we've talked about how easy it is after your studies to get your stay. Let's talk about foreigners getting like jobs in nowadays many people have studied, have several degrees and masters, and they are looking for jobs
Yeah.
in Europe and in Germany. So how easy it is for people from abroad to get like an easy English speaking jobs, because I understand in Germany the main language is German, and
Mm.
some companies they require some level of German to actually get a job. So
Yeah.
talking about that, how easy it is, and do you have some websites that we can
Mm.
share?
I would say in Germany, if you really want your job search to be easier, you
Mm,
should learn German. Because
okay.
obviously, especially if you are in the sciences, you will find jobs with English speaking after school, but you're
Yeah.
just limiting your option. This is what I have experienced. So you've limited your option already. But if you have German, your options are way broader. But then I know a lot of people who after school they already got a job with English speaking, not with German. I know so many people in the
Mm,
finance, in engineering. Yeah, mostly in these areas, engineering sciences, they usually are able to get jobs without the German. But it's not easy. Do you understand?
yeah.
It might take you a long time to like find, and some people to also get it before they even graduate with English speaking jobs. So I feel
Yeah.
like it's how hard you work in applying for all these things, because trust
And
me,
a lot as well.
finding a job anywhere in the world right now
Mm,
in this generation, this 2024, it's not easy. You
mm.
might think in the US it's easy, it's still not easy there.
No, no, no.
In Canada, it's not even easy there at all.
No, it's not.
Exactly. So if
Those
you are,
people make it
yeah,
to seem like it's so easy, but I
yes,
think it's not as easy as it.
I can tell you that it might take a year for someone to find a job. It can take like 2 months for someone to find a job. It's the lack is, I don't know if I don't say lack, but
Mm,
it differs from one person to the other. But I
yeah.
want to say to people that it's not easy finding a job in Europe.
Hmm.
Also, let's say if you are studying in Germany, it doesn't mean that you should only apply for jobs in Germany.
Yeah.
Look at other places, Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, wherever. Look at other places,
Yeah.
Luxembourg, Finland, whatever.
Mm.
Um, expand your your job search, and then
Yes.
some of the websites you can use for job search is LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Me, I use LinkedIn a lot. LinkedIn, Indeed. I'm not really a fan of Indeed. I don't know.
In
Step if you're in Germany,
sorry,
stepstone.de.
the Indeed, is it like Indeed and because I think Indeed.com should be more of English
No, no,
speaking.
no. I mean in Germany, Indeed.de.
GE.
If you are in Germany, yeah, Indeed.de. And then
Okay.
you can also use stepstone.de. You can use Zing. You can use English Jobs. I've forgotten. Yeah.
Stepstone.de.
But yeah, these are some
Okay.
of the websites you can use. But LinkedIn is a very good like place to look for jobs.
Yeah, I think almost everyone all over the world is using like LinkedIn, so I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
most popular. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so let's talk about maybe the salary. How is, like, of course, the living standard in Germany should be high, like
Mm.
most places in Europe. But what's like the average salary there for? Because most often, in this channel, I kind of help people to get nursing job, nursing assistant job, equally some other English speaking jobs as well.
Right.
Of course, IT jobs and something like that. So let's say, of course, if you're coming to work in Germany as a nurse, you should speak German. But
Mm.
what's like the average salary of let's say a nursing assistant in Germany?
I don't know. I will not stand here. I will not sit here and guess because,
Yeah.
like, I've never thought about their salary. I'm
Mm.
not in that field, so it's like, to be honest, I'm not like I don't know,
Okay.
but
What
I have an
about?
idea. Probably, um, depends if they take more shifts. You can
Mm.
earn between 3,005 to 3,008 to 4,000 gross per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds nice.
Yeah, I mean, salaries in Germany can be competitive depending on
Mm.
your field, especially in tech, IT, engineering. People earn as high as like 100K. That's like senior managerial roles. Entry
Yeah.
level roles, you can earn up to like 50,000. For engineering, I'm talking about engineering because that's my
Yes.
field.
Mm.
50,000, 55,000. Lowest will be 45,000 per annum. But like, yeah, salaries in Germany are quite competitive. It's okay, it's good.
Okay. So it sounds really interesting. So, and these jobs are these websites. Let's go back to this jobs thing. Are they all in English?
No. Zing is in German.
Mm.
They're not steps. You can always translate to English, okay? Because there are
It's in-
English jobs there.
Mm.
Exactly. So
Okay.
the fact that even if you see like a job description in German, still apply. Doesn't
Mm.
matter. If they need you, they'll call you.
That's
Yeah.
true, of course.
You don't ask for job application, you don't you apply you, but as
Mm.
you're applying with quality CV, you're not just sending any garbage in, garbage out.
Mm.
Send in a quality CV, tailor
Mm.
your CV. I know you probably heard this. Tailor your CV according to it. You have to tailor your CV according to the job description. To
That's
be
true.
yeah,
You have to read the job description and kind of arrange your CV in accordance
yeah,
with what the job
yeah.
is actually they are looking for. So, talking about jobs, so we cannot talk about job without talking about the new German opportunity card, which
Mm.
I think is starting this early June. I don't know if
Yeah,
it has
that's
started.
already started.
Okay, it
It
has started
started
already.
first June. Yes.
Yeah. So please, can you tell us what is this opportunity card? The what is Schenkan
Chancenkarte. So this
chance?
opportunity, yeah,
Mm.
the Chancenkarte is the same as the opportunity. It's just in German. Chancenkarte is
Yeah.
German. And the
Mm.
English is opportunity card. So
Yeah.
basically, you know how when you graduate in Germany, they give you these job seekers, they start to search for jobs. So
Yeah.
now they've brought this opportunity to those who did not study in Germany, but then they
Yeah.
want to come to Germany and search for jobs. Now,
Mhm.
instead of you being in your home country and searching for jobs in Germany, it's very hard for employers to employ you because they have to sponsor your visa, sponsor
Yeah.
your coming into Germany and all of that. And if you're outside of Germany and I'm an employer, you're applying for jobs, I'll not really look at your, because I want
Yeah.
somebody who's within and to make my process faster. So now
Mm-hmm.
Germany says, why don't you come inside Germany and apply for the jobs? So it's also the same as the job seekers visa. But now
Yeah.
for people who are in the non-EU countries.
Okay.
Yes, but also this opportunity card has requirements. Everything has requirements. You need a blocked account,
Yes.
or if you don't have a blocked account, you can get a sponsorship letter, as I said for the university one. If you don't have this, or you can get if you already get an employer,
Yes.
you get a job, you get
Mm.
an employer with a contract, you can also use that to come
So
in.
I
And then
understand, like, if I can kind of ask some questions about this opportunity card, because I've seen the card and I've read about it, but there are some questions that I still have. Maybe if you can clarify us.
yeah,
First of all, so with the opportunity card, if you have some an employer who guarantees that you get a job, do you still need to put that to block an account?
no, you don't. You wouldn't need that because it
Okay.
shows that you already have a job before
Mm.
coming in. You have a contract signed and everything. You really
Yeah.
need a blocked account.
So in that case, is the employer going to sponsor your visa, or is
No, he's
just
not sponsoring. You already have the opportunity card visa coming to Germany. He doesn't have to sponsor your visa. So
okay?
just come to Germany, get in contact with your employer, and change your opportunity card visa to a blue card visa.
Ah, Wow,
Yes.
that's really nice. I don't know why people are not using this opportunity
It
because
just started. I think one of the reasons is the German language.
yeah, but when I
You need German language. At least I know it's at least you need A1 German language. It's easy to
which
even
is
get
really big.
A1. Just go to institutes, go for the
Mhm.
classes, write the exam, get your A1, um, whatever. And I also advise people that like in Germany, German is very important. You can even give yourself like 1 year to plan this opportunity card thing. You can
Yeah,
enroll yourself in a German school. At least
yeah,
get to like a level B1, be fluent.
yeah.
Trust me, you easily find a job. Yeah.
Because back
Especially those
then,
who want to be in the healthcare and all of this, you really need German.
yeah. Because I kind of remember back then in Cameroon, we have this lots of German schools.
Yeah.
So many people like when before coming to Germany, they kind of have to go to some courses and everything. And I think it's so easy to get this A1 kind of grades because I think A1 language this is not that high. It's
Not
not like
that hard.
B2 or
Yeah.
something. So it's really really achievable. And if you
Yeah.
really want it, I think this is really a nice opportunity
Yeah.
to move to Germany. And of course, Germany with its nice location there in Central Europe, you can there are lots of opportunities that, and I see why they call it the opportunity card.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now that the thing is starting, maybe we don't know the how long is the processing for this card and all those
Yeah. I
things.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So maybe in the future we'll know more about it. But I
Yeah.
think people should
But I think
take
it would be like from 4 weeks to 6 weeks processing time. She
yeah.
just it will be like the student visa. Yeah.
So when you deposit that money in your account, so when you come to Germany, they give you the money back, just like
Yes.
student stuff.
Yeah, the money is yours. Like you don't have to be scared.
Mm,
Act.
wow.
Even if your visa is denied, you can get the money back to your home country. You just have to prove the visa denial. They'll give it to you from the embassy, show it to the financial institute that you open the block account, and then they'll just refund your money back to you.
The problem also will be exchange rates.
Yeah, you will lose money like the
Yeah.
balance transfer.
But anyway, life is weeks when you want to
Yeah,
travel.
now at the exchange rate, even if they refund your money back to you, you know our countries every day the euro is going up.
Mhm.
The euro is always stronger, so probably you even get more money.
Maybe sometimes you can even get more money. But for us
Exactly.
from Cameroon, CFA,
Ah,
our money is kind of peck. It's
uh,
like is standard. It doesn't change no matter how
okay.
good our economy is or
And
whatever.
that's good.
It doesn't change. So for
Mhm.
Cameroonians, they don't have anything to lose. So, but about this opportunity card again, I'm just thinking about the whole thing. You said, do you know the requirements for it? Because I saw they have some points things
Yeah,
that
they
you.
have some points thing, but to be honest, I don't have the points of it because in my
Mhm,
video I was looking at my screen and because the
mhm,
points are a lot. I think if you are coming in with a spouse, you have 1 point. If you are below 35 years, you have 2 points. If you are below 40 years, you have 1 point. If you
mhm,
have English proficiency, you have 2 points. If you have a vocational training, you have 2 years, 2 points. 2 years
mhm,
vocational training experience, you have 2 points. If you have a university degree, you have 2 points. The whole thing is at least you should have a 6 points to even qualify to apply for the
mm.
chance card. Not to forget, at least you should have 6 points. And I
Okay.
feel like you can have you more than that point because if you have a university degree, fluent in English, you have a German proficiency, you have relevant work experience, 5 years or 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Other stuff, there are a lot. Yeah.
So, like, it's normal that you cannot remember these things.
No.
I've posted the link to your channel in the description, guys. If you're interested, please go and watch these videos, and equally I will show you, if I can share my screen, the precise video she's talking about, so that you can easily navigate this stuff and apply. So if you can see my screen now, I'm sure this is the video you are talking about. Come to Germany with the new opportunity card. This is the video, right?
Yes.
So guys, please go and watch this video, and of course subscribe to this channel, and follow her, because she is doing so many nice things. uh you have nothing to lose. So that's it there. I've posted it on the chat. I'm sure people are going to ask me lots of questions later on, because sometimes after this live session, when you are like off and then like you start seeing comments,
Yeah,
and then you are not live anymore. But anyways, that's the link there, and of course I will equally post the this thing, the link to that video on the description, because we have the description box as well in this live video. So I'm going to put it there for those who want to watch it and follow those. I think that's a really nice opportunity, because if I'm the one thinking of coming to Europe, and I don't have to pay school fees. I can deposit some money in one account and do the German opportunity card. Why don't you try it and you see what
yeah,
comes from it? Because I think it's much more easier getting a job in any country when you are present in that country,
yeah.
rather than abroad.
Especially for those who don't want to like, a lot of people travel, do this masters because they want to travel and live, you know.
Mm,
Especially if you don't want to go to school, I think you can
yeah,
use the opportunity card thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like straightforward. How long was it? I think it's like 1 year, and then after the 1 year you can extend it
Yeah,
again.
you can extend. Yes. I think it's up
Yeah,
to 2 years. Yeah, you can extend.
you can extend it again, and so you have like 3 years to
Yeah,
find
that's what
a
I
job.
saw on the website. Yes.
Yeah, so why don't you take these opportunities and grab this opportunity, guys, and move to Germany as soon as possible. So we've talked
Yeah.
about schooling, we've talked about job,
Oh, you
two
have to
important
mention
things.
that the blocked account for the chance carton is around 12,000 euros. Yeah, I forgot to
Slightly
say.
higher than the student on,
Yeah,
but still it's your money, right?
it's your money. Yeah.
So it's still you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So but you haven't made mention of the qualifications, but I think you said
Oh,
you don't.
like yeah, I mentioned university degree and vocational training degree. I saw so many qualifications from teachers to nurses,
Mm,
engineers to plumbers to
to whatever.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, there is there is a point scoring something there.
Yeah.
So when you go to the website, you can try by yourself to see if you are qualified. I think there is that point which says that the minimum cutoff score. If you got that, and then you are qualified, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So, guys, why don't you go and try these things and you see where it leads us to? And maybe tomorrow you are in Germany, and I think from there you can maybe get was it the blue card, German blue
Yeah.
card,
Yeah. EU blue card. Yeah.
EU blue card. We don't have any something like that here in Finland.
Ah, okay.
The, the EU blue card, is it like permanent stay or what?
No, it's not permanent. From EU blue card, you can get your permanent residence.
So when you come to Germany, you have a resident permit or a visa?
So the EU blue card, let's say you get a job, but the job is not a permanent job. It's a temporary job. It's a 2 years contract. You get
Yeah.
the EU blue card. But now, if you get like a permanent contract, you can already
Mm.
apply for your permanent residence.
Ah.
Yes, I forgot to mention that. Yes.
Okay. So, and then becoming a citizen for those of us who want to
Now it's
become.
5 years if you've lived in Germany for 5 years. So,
Really?
yeah. Sometimes you can even jump from EU blue card straight to applying for a German passport because let's say if you already spent 4 years in Germany, on your
Mm.
fourth year, you're already done with your temporary contract. So your company has given you a permanent contract in your fifth year. You can already apply for a German passport, but you need German proficiency. I think B2. You need to
Yeah.
show proof of German.
B2.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. In Finland as well, because I moved to Finland 2015, the
Okay.
later part of 2015. So by then, it was like yes, 5 years, but the
Mm.
new government is trying to
Change
change
it.
that,
Yeah.
to change it to 7 years.
Uh,
But still we still have a really good situation here in Finland, because
mm.
becoming a citizen, I remember after living here for 4 years I applied for my citizenship, and then once you apply they keep the application.
Yes.
You get to 5 years, and then they
Okay.
hand over
Okay.
the processes. So when I applied I was 4 years and maybe some months, and
Mm.
then they waited until I got to 5 years, and then they they granted me the citizenship. So
Mm.
It's
Congratulations.
kind of
Congratulations.
thank you, and I'm sure you are also on the path to getting that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you get the citizenship, do you lose your Ghana?
I think now Germany's trying to do dual citizenship too. So
What about Ghana? Do you have
yeah,
dual?
Ghana, you can have dual citizenship.
Oh,
Yes.
in Cameroon we cannot have dual citizenship.
Oh
So,
God.
yeah,
That would be sad. Like you have to apply for a visa to go to your own country, right?
yeah. When I'm going home,
Annoying.
I apply for visa.
Yeah. But it's
That's
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much again. Is there anything more you would like to share with with the viewers?
And maybe final words. If you want to travel to any country or whatever, do your own research. As like you can always the way you open TikTok and Instagram and just be scrolling through the information you need is just to go to Google and search.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are some questions you ask Carlson or me.
Mm,
Like I'm sure you get some questions and when you see those questions, I'm not going to answer this question. This person can
yeah.
just go and so
That's
help
true. Like,
yourself. At the end of the day, you're the one who wants to travel. So
yeah.
help yourself so that you can be helped. Sometimes if you've already worked on your application, then when you come to us, because we've seen that you worked on it, it's
Mm,
easier for us to help you. But you don't just come flat. Oh, can
mm,
you give me a list of schools to apply? Me, I can't do that for you.
no.
No, I've
Yeah.
already shown you the way to search for schools. Why don't
Yeah.
you go search for it? When
Yeah.
you come, oh, they said, do I need these documents? How do I? Hey, then I can. But you don't come and say, oh, can you give me a list of schools to apply? No, no, no. I don't. I
Yeah.
can't do that. And I don't do applications for people to.
Yeah. So that is why actually this is the reason why I started going live, because so
Right.
many people they ask me one and the same questions over and over and over,
Mm,
and I'm kind of tired of it. So that's why I kind of thought that, so maybe I could organize live session where people can ask their questions, and once I answer that question, I'm answering for everybody. So I don't personalize any question. I kind of make it like general so everybody can use it, but
mm,
still, like she said, like you have said it, you've just said it correctly. Always go to Google, make your search, try, do your things, and when you ask some precise questions, then it's easier to help you rather
mm.
than just asking. Like, for example, someone asked me, please, can you give me the names of the schools in Finland that are doing like
Ah.
the nursing programs?
What
I was
what you just so you can just type that same thing in Google search.
I said, there's no need sending this message to me. Just send it to Google. Google will
Yeah,
tell you. And
exactly.
if you found a school and you are not quite sure about something there, and then you can ask me, and then
Mm,
I can kind of, okay, this one is good and something like that. But we are not Google anyway. So, but
mm.
yeah. But anyways, thank you so much for your time. I'm sure we are going to still collaborate on several videos as well. Thank you so much. It's for squeezing time from your very,
Mm.
very busy schedule. And thank you again for this.
Thank you too for having me.
Thank you. And I'm sure we're going to do this many, many times, and maybe we'll come up with several different topics and or something like
Mm.
that.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you very much. And guys, please, you've seen uh from our part, I think I've played my part. I've showed you the links. I've showed you her channel. So please go there, watch the videos that you are interested in, and of course subscribe and follow her for more interesting videos that she is dropping. I think every week, at least twice a week. All right, take care and have a lovely evening.
Bye.
Bye.